everybody, my name is Shawn Powell. I'm a huge fan of Exitus Elite, but today is Saturday, and I'm a huge fan of Supercross. I grew up actually racing motocross and stuff, so you're going to see this going in the background. I will probably peep over there every once in a while because it is Saturday, and I absolutely adore Supercross. It's just in my blood. I cannot help it. So, what is Exitus Elite, y'all? It is a 9-year-old business. Paul Stevenson is the best owner. His son Jacob does an incredible job of support. I've left businesses where I was #1 in the world because support wasn't there. Here is like home. Between Paul Stevenson, the quality of the pages, it's just absolutely beautiful. The training itself. We had a brand new webinar, and what I'm going to be talking about, y'all, I'm going to tell you what Exitus Elite is, what makes Exitus Elite great. I'm going to tell you the bonuses that I'm providing for my team as well. But instead of showing you all these pages, I'm probably just verbally going to tell you because I'm trying to get my videos cut down. A lot of my videos, y'all, are 30, 40, 50 minutes long. It's where I go through and show you everything I give to my team, and it's just time-consuming, to be honest, y'all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what makes it great, things about the business, the gifts that we give, and I'm going to show you the webinar we recently had, which is showing all the updates. So this is actually March the 11th, and tonight is time change. Thank God. It should keep it this way year-round. I really, truly do believe, you know, I'm a big-time spring and summertime kind of person. But tonight is time change, thank God. But I want y'all to know, moving forward, what is happening inside of Exitus Elite and all the big changes that's going to be taking place. Then why, 7 years later, I'm still calling Exitus Elite home. It's just absolutely incredible. So let me show you some of the quality of some of the pages right here, y'all. This is one of the actual pages inside of Exitus Elite. I think it's a beautiful page. It says we've cracked the code to $1,000 commissions. Y'all, out of the last 21 members, 19 of them come in at 1,000 or higher. That's my own personal ratio. Out of those 19, 17 of them came in at the $2,000 level. So I give a lot of incentive. I put your first member in before you get the G1000, G2000. I have been doing that for my team since 2016, so it's something that I'm not going to be changing. It's one of the big gifts I love to give. I actually shoot myself in the foot by not allowing me taking your person and commission for the first one that you put in. What I'm literally doing, y'all, is taking a person and putting in for you, getting you qualified. They're passed up. You got to have a pass up. So I'm passing up that person to me from within my own team so that we're getting you qualified so that every person you put in will be your person and your commission. You only have one pass up ever at your highest level in Exitus Elite. So if you came in G2000, you have to do a pass up. If you went with any other team or any other person, to be honest, not many doing this, then you're going to wind up losing your first person at the highest commission, which in turn is going to be $2,000 plus that person. But even if you did do that, we'll go with another team. The 1,000, the 500, the 250, and the 100 are your commissions. You can get unlimited of those because you only do a pass up at your highest level. Okay. Now, if you decide to come in at lower levels, y'all, just to let you know, if you decide to upgrade, all you got to do is pay the difference between the admin fee and pay the difference for the package itself. I've got downline that have left other businesses just for this alone because if they got a higher commission, or something like that, they would miss the entire commission itself. But if you were a G1000 and a G2000 member came in, you could potentially make 1,000 if you've already been qualified. You know what I'm saying, with a pass up. That'd be your 1,000, and the other 1,000 be a pass up. So the team and the system itself and Exitus Elite is awesome. It's more than fair in my opinion. Now, this is one of the beautiful pages right here, y'all. Let's see here. This is actually one of my team members. I make team sales pages for our team. His name is J.C. Warren. This is one of the pages itself, this banner up here at the top. I thought it was so beautiful. It's one of the pages inside of Exitus Elite that I wanted to make the banner to represent how beautiful the page is. So that's what I did right here, y'all. And this is going to be our own team sales videos that we put in, our own PowerPoint presentation. Me talking about what Exitus Elite has meant to me. My son's getting ready to be 16. I've been home for more than half his life. What it means to me and him is priceless, right? So these are going to be joined now, the testimonial pages, things of that. Right down here at the bottom, this is actually J.C. Warren. And I do this for all my team members that come in at the 1,000 or G2000 level. I'm literally putting this page together. He is in the G2000s. I want people to know that, so I have him as being a G2000 affiliate. Y'all, there's people that charge $20 a month for pages like this that I am giving to my team for free just for coming in big. And to be honest, y'all, you lead by example. You go big in your business, the chances of your downline going big are way, way greater in the first place because you're leading by example. Exitus Elite, y'all, has got a 90% ratio of the people coming in at the $1,000 or $2,000 level compared to all the other levels combined. Now, I did this recently. This is one of my team members here, Big Cash 555, is Jay. I talked to Jay this morning. He's from Florida. He came at the lowest level and went all the way to the G1000 by going each level up. You know, so that's awesome. He's done that. Champ is Bob Champion. He's one of my downline. This is Matthew right here. Matthew has been with me and part of my teams since 2015, to be honest. So it's awesome, and he's just as excited about this. This is him making a 250 sale, so it's not just me for sure. But look at the number of the 100 and 250s. At the G1000, G2000, y'all, this actually goes all the way down. It just shows the top 6 is what the leaderboard does. But there's more than people than just 6. And how many multiple incomes of G2000 are we making? Or G1000? You understand what I'm saying? I've just never seen a company have ratios like this. In this video, I'm actually tied for first place. The next day I went, I think I might have, whatever the reason was, I was sitting at the very tippity top up here at that time. So I usually hover somewhere in about the ballpark. I don't get a lot of $100, $250 commissions, to be honest, inside of Exitus Elite. I think most people understand the value of it. So if you ever get into the business, you're going to go to the Facebook group, you're going to see so many people welcome and congratulate a $2,000 commission or a $2,000 member that's just come into the business. So it is life-changing income for sure. Now, over the years, before the G2000 came out, I have gotten so many of these $1,000 commissions, y'all. And I know y'all have seen me do this a lot of times. Me just sit there and scroll. This is nothing more than my Gmail showing you the amount of income and what life-changing income $1,000, $2,000 can do. This is 2023, y'all. You ain't got to tell me what's going on. I know in the news talking about a bank going down right now, looking at the gas prices and stuff like that. I've seen what COVID has done to businesses, y'all. I did restaurants for 26 years. I'm not stupid, that's for sure. $1,000 and $2,000 commissions is life-changing income today. It has been since I came to the business back in 2016. There's a reason I have over 500 videos for Exitus Elite. There's a reason 7 years later I'm still calling it home, y'all. And it's like breathing. And it's not just that way for me. I've got other team members that are starting to feel the exact same way that I am. So let me show you this. Team sales page, I provide this for you. I'm actually going to host it for you. I'm going to put your picture down here, probably you and your family or whatever you want me to put. I'll go look, and if you need me to, I'll just do it myself. I'm pretty artistic. Make sure we do something well. My name is JC Warren, and I look forward to working with you. I pick different people in my videos. Often I'll show my own, but if it's where I can, I'll just go get somebody else's so I can represent the team and show you the members and what we're doing for our team as well. Reach me on Facebook or by phone call or message me today. That is JC Warren's email. This is JC Warren's phone number. He does Facebook. If he did a YouTube channel, I put YouTube, Twitter, whatever he wants me to put. I can put that in. I can update it for him. And down here at the bottom, y'all, Udemy. I was number 2, number 3 as a seller at Udemy, and I don't even do paid advertising. That is crazy, right? So what it is a lot of time people sign up, they get 2 questions. Number 1, where's my link? Number 2 is where I'm going to buy traffic. And because of that, I have always put them inside of my sales pages so that your new people won't go looking somewhere else, and you're going to wind up losing a 15% commission for life just for somebody signing up and purchasing traffic. Y'all, I've had $1,200 to $1,700 months recently with just Udemy alone. I sent a commission to the bank the other day. I used to do them live quite a bit. So I want y'all to understand that this is actually a viable source for people looking to do paid advertising. And this one is not mine. It's JC Warren. Now, why am I duplicating this? Y'all, I have done really good. I understand how things work. I understand you want these people to connect with you, right? The only thing Exitus Elite and any page is basically are just about missing in any system is they give you beautiful capture pages. Well, I already shown you that, right? And they also have really good sales videos pages, but they don't give you anybody to connect with. Not really, right? So that's where my strong point is. I love this business. I can breathe this business. I don't have to script nothing. I can sit down, mash record. If my screen froze and died, I could still tell you an hour long about how awesome this business is. I'm the type of person that you would want to be trying to sell and represent the business to or for you, right? Now, I'm also telling you, branding yourself is the biggest thing, the best thing you ever do in any business. I don't care what the business is joining the business you believe in, picking a way to get out to people, using your strengths. That's exactly what I do in the YouTube world, y'all. I'm very artistic. That's how I build all this framing and all this stuff you see in these pages and stuff, y'all. I'm using my strengths, and I'm sincere. I learned to let go and tell people what I think about a business that I believe in. I lead by example. I'm going to be big all the way into the business, or I'm not going to do it. That's never going to change, and I lead by example, and that's where these commissions and sales and why I stay at the top of the leaderboards and stuff like that, y'all. It's no big secret. I'm not hiding anything from you. You're literally seeing what I'm doing at this time. So this is a page that I made. We had a webinar. It was March the 8th, 2023. So I'm going to cover this real quick, right? Exitus Elite webinar will be weekly and maybe even bi-weekly, y'all. You may even actually have 2 webinars in a week's time. Back in 2016, we used to do this, but we did one from the company and one as just a group. I'm not going to say we won't wind up doing it as a group. Eventually, again, it's very possible. But at this very time, y'all, at least the company itself, and these are hosted by Paul Stevenson. Jacob is his son is in charge of support. He's also part of these, these weekly webinars as well. At the end, y'all, we got questions and answers and stuff like that, y'all. And often the question and answer section will be better than the whole webinar itself sometimes, y'all. So that's pretty awesome. Call center is working, and Paul helped someone, this is what he talked about in the webinar, for 2 hours himself directly on the phone. There are other callers, but often you'll see Paul will be the one to pick the phone up and talk to somebody, find out who you are, and then put them in your business for you. Now, the call center, these people can't do it for free, right? So there's an 80-20 split. Do you have to do this? Absolutely not. I choose to not do it, to be honest, y'all. But I have seen Wayne, one of the guys, and I've known him for a long time. I use him as an example out here. Was just chilling out last night reading a book when this happened. The closing team was at work on my business. Just love the system Paul and his team have put together, Exitus Elite. And this is Wayne showing where he actually made a $500 commission that came in. Now, what Paul said, now this has really been vamping up quite a bit recently, but if we get enough of them before long, y'all, he may not even charge at all. You know, it may be that enough that he can do this without charging. But at this moment, y'all, if you decide to do a call center, it's an 80-20 split. So that's the one he's talking about, and he was just showing it was working. Often he does a webinar, he'll show proof of something before he talks about it, and that's why I put that here. Free vacations are still up and going. 7 locations and vouchers are good for 18 months, y'all. Some of these locations, there's Bali, there's Dubai, there's Cancun, Mexico, there's Las Vegas. There's a couple of different locations, y'all. It's up to about $1,500. It covers everything except the airfare, food and beverage, which Paul says some locations it actually would cover food and it will cover alcohol at all. But he says some of them it may cover it. Government taxes, he says, averages about $20 a day per person. And this is like for 5 nights or 7 nights or 4 nights. And this is 4 nights. So this is some pretty big stuff right here, y'all. And so we've been doing that. Now, the way this has worked, this started back in January, and I've already got some vouchers for different locations. Because me bringing in sales. If a G1000 comes in, then that person, the new member, gets the voucher, gets to pick wherever they want to go. Right? Good for 18 months. If a G2000 member comes in, the person that came in and the seller gets that. So because I get mostly G2000s, that's why that's actually working. That's why I get vouchers. Okay, retail only is an option for people looking at just buying the training. To be honest, y'all, this is nice. This is something that I think the lawyers are still telling them to do. And Paul, being a good owner, listens to his lawyers. So what is he doing, y'all? Is the lawyer told him a while back when he had an admin fee, the FTC and SEC was not happy with companies not giving them anything when they're purchasing something, even if it's not even a package. So even as just an admin fee, which is the only money Exitus Elite ever makes us a one-time payment, right? They've got hubs at the 100, 250, 500, 1,000, and 2,000. Depending on what level you're actually purchasing, even at the admin fee, y'all not even purchasing the package yet, you're going to get training and plus all the lower levels itself to go with it. Now, so that was something that the lawyer had suggested that Paul did. We've talked about it in the webinars before it even happened, and I think it's a great idea. What company's doing that? Barely anybody. This is Paul making all the lawyers and all the FTC and SEC happy. That's why it's 9 years old and still growing. This man does a great job managing the business, right? Now, what they'll do then is once they purchase the admin fee, 99% of the people, y'all, will go ahead and purchase the package. The package itself is going to be where all the big training is going to be at. The G100's got a brand new section, so an awful lot of videos in there. The 250, the 500, the 1000, and 2000. Y'all, a lot of my videos, which a lot of times I'm having my videos going back. If you want Saturday, I'd have one of my videos going. Pick one of those long ones that are 55, 58 minutes long, and I'll show you all the training in the back office. Subscribe to my channel because I'm going to tell you, you're not going to find anybody that knows more about Exitus Elite than I am and be helping you stay in the know of everything right now between Paul Stevenson and everything about Exitus Elite, y'all. So, the lawyers had suggested to Paul that, well, let's do this. Let's do a retail only. So if somebody wants to purchase not just the hubs, but they wanted to purchase just a package, they can do it. Now, if they do this, they cannot sell the product. Understand that, right? You've got to purchase the admin fee because when they're doing this, Exitus Elite's not making any money. We're the ones making the money for the packages, right? Because we own the rights to the package. So what they're going to do is so that Exitus Elite may wind up getting, some sales as well, is if somebody purchases just a package, let's say for the G2000, well, that's great. We would get the $2,000 commission as the seller. But the retailer only will get notifications from Exitus Elite telling them about the affiliate side of Exitus Elite because they want you to understand that if you sold this to somebody, it would have been a $2,000 commission that you would have made. Understand what I'm saying? Or $1,000 or whatever. Whatever level people purchase, the lower levels come with it. I think this is a smart move. Do I think a lot of people are going to be purchasing it? No, I don't. Because I think most people are going to want to make that life-changing income, and you can't do it if you can't sell it. So that's why I think, but is it a great smart move? I do think it's a great idea for people to have this. And people looking just for training, great. And there's new training that's going to be added into the back office as well. Now let me tell you what Exitus Elite is. It's a one-up system, y'all. Been around for 9 years. Best owner I've ever seen. Get paid immediately. We get to pick how we want to get paid. We always make 100% commissions. All the leads, everything in the back office, all the way from my day one, it's still in the back office. I can tell you every lead, their phone number, if they put the information back there, if they became a member, it's definitely back there. The email, they've got my information so they can reach out to me as well. It goes back and forth. It's a two-way door, right? On top of that, I can tell you, were they an active lead? Did they become a member? Are they still a member? Did they upgrade? When did they upgrade? What are they upgraded to? And do they have a downline? I can even tell you how many people are down and below. Every bit, even if they're qualified, y'all. This is all the information that you could ever find. I could tell you about every person that's ever been a member or a lead. So as far as a lead generating system in the back in your information, it's here. Emails go out for you, autoresponder emails. We got beautiful capture pages. We're adding new pages. That's what I was talking about right here. Let me show you this, y'all, because we have got some old school cats. I'm one of them. I'm not going to lie, y'all. I love Exitus Elite. I've been doing this a long time. I got free from a job in 6 months with an old S3 phone and a Facebook account. So I apply a lot of action. I know how this works, right? Paul has decided that we're going to have Exitus TV. Now, this is trained and built in the back office from other successful Exitus Elite members to share with the rest of the community. So if you just get this and you know what you're doing and you wanted to share something, whatever it may be, there's a good chance we'll be able to put this together for you and add it in a section called Exitus TV that are just leaders and members who are movers that know what they're doing. And, of course, I'm definitely going to be part of this. I'm looking forward to that, to be honest, y'all. So, Exitus TV is going to be product testimonials, ideas, suggestions, recommendations, and more. This is actually what the webinars look like, except obviously it's a big full screen is what it looks like. And that's where we type in everything on the side. Looking at possibly a big Exitus Elite function in Orlando, Florida for 3 days, y'all. As a matter of fact, I've talked to Paul before where we were talking about, because he lives at Cocoa Beach, which is literally right down the road from, I mean, you can see from his house, I am betting, the big cruise ships. That's right there at Cape Canaveral. So what they'll do is, or Port Canaveral, whatever it is. So what they'll do is that we've actually thought about actually having a cruise where we could go for a couple of days, and during the cruise itself, we would be, having our, our big get together and stuff like that. And of course, we have some teachers, stuff like that's going to be taking place from the old school. And Paul said that even at this one, y'all, what you think he's talking about maybe in October this year, possibly doing it, that he would have all the old school people, the big movers and stuff, have them all together, and he would take them out to eat and stuff like that, y'all. It's just awesome, to be. And this is exactly what you want in the business, y'all. And I tell you, I could just look forward to it. This is the type of business you want to be part of. Have an owner like this. New video sales letter will be created. New sales pages, updated info, and capture pages are going to be added. Y'all, I've never seen any capture pages that were not quality. And I'm going to tell you straight up, when I first started Exitus Elite, I knew how to make pages, just like this web page and all the sales pages and stuff like that. Y'all, I knew how to do that. I wanted people to know that the quality of the system was so good. The first 10,000 that I made in Exitus Elite, and the 2,000 didn't even exist. G2000 was not even an option at this time. The first 10,000, y'all, I used the default pages inside of Exitus Elite. My first 10,000 came from Exitus Elite using default pages before I ever even decided. And I did it because I wanted y'all to know how good the quality of this system is. If it has Paul Stevenson's name or Exitus Elite, it will be quality, period. I don't care what anybody else says. I know that for a fact. Paul hinted at Exitus Evolution. I don't know what that is exactly. I know he was really excited about it. I can tell you that. He even thought about changing the name to Exitus Evolution because he's talking about moving forward all the things, the great things we're going to be doing inside of Exitus Elite. So, but I know he's not going to change the name because they'll lose our 9-year track record because of the name. We ain't going to do that for sure. But I do know there's going to be a section called Exitus Evolution. I can tell he's really excited. So he'll definitely get back with me in the next webinar, which we got one Wednesday. If you come in today, which is Saturday, between now and Wednesday, y'all, we'll get you in that webinar for sure, in the Facebook group and everything. Biggest updates we have ever had. Join now and attend these webinars. And again, y'all, this is a question and answer right here at the end. We've got videos at the beginning where, this is professionally done, where it gets you all hyped up and stuff like when you come into it, y'all. The webinars are at 3 o'clock on Eastern time. Used to be at 8 or 9 o'clock at night on Wednesdays. The reason we changed it, we got so many people from all over the world. And just to give you an example, his son is in the UK, Jacob, who's in charge of support. It's 5 hours later or earlier there. No, I'm sorry, later. He's on the east of me, right? So what happens, y'all, is it's 1, 2 o'clock in the morning when we're doing these webinars. So we're trying to make everybody happy. Is everybody going to love a 3 o'clock on the Eastern time on a Wednesday? No, not always. But you got to realize it's a lot more people than just us on the East Coast or the West Coast. It's people from all over the world. I got Alpha that was he's in India. I've got people from all over. Christian Chris that came in recently, one of my new G2000s. Those Alphas, the G2000. Christian Chris is one of my G2000s. He is from Romania. You got to realize, y'all, there's time differences between here and there. Romania is 5 hours difference. I realized that when me and Christian were talking. So this is the kind of things that we're keeping in mind and what managing a business is all about, y'all. How to sign up and pay an Exitus Elite, y'all. It's a 3-step process. Number one, pick which one you're going to do, the 100, 250 to 500, 1,000, 2,000. Do understand, if there's one thing that bites you in the tail, y'all, it is there's such a high ratio of people coming in. If I'm G2000, there I am. You come in G100, great, that's what you got to do. You're going to have some beautiful pages. They're going to hear that 90% of the people come in at the highest levels. What's going to happen is there's a good chance that one of those people are going to come in at the 1,000, 2,000, and you're going to wind up making $100 at most if you've even done your pass up yet, right? $100 at most, and 900 is going to be a bypass or an override, and 1,900 is going to be an override. So it's not that we're trying to trick you or anything. It's just this company has such high ratios, a percentage, that's awesome. It's what you want, y'all. You want life-changing income business to be making life-changing income, but you got to be positioned to do that. You got to lead by example, okay? So pick whichever one it's going to be. Fill out your information. Make sure you click these 3 boxes right here below. You can pay with Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and Discover. And so that's terms and conditions and stuff. I just want to make sure they're checked. And then the second part, y'all, it's going to tell you now it's time to purchase the product. See this red box right here. This is like a minute video. You get to hear Paul Stevenson telling you exactly how to sign up. Go here and purchase the package next, right? So you can watch the video or just click the red button under it. If you exit out of this video, just look for the red box on the dashboard page itself. Now, this part right here, I actually created for my team. Anything that I create for myself, any pages that I use in a video or whatever, you can use. I don't care what it is. I've got proofs of income, anything on my timeline. If it's a video, if you can use it and it'll help you, you have access if you're part of our team, period, okay? So you do that. Now, if somebody exits this out, which they can do every once in a while, then what they'll do is they'll just look right here for the red box. Click right here. It's going to take them where it's supposed to be. So the second part is going to be purchasing the actual package itself. This gives you the rights to sell the product, right? So pick your payment, open and follow the directions. If your Exitus Elite page times out, just log back in your back office to your page, and once again find the red boxes and complete payment process. We have got a slew. You get to pick how you want to get paid, right? Okay, first of all, Exitus Elite does not pay us. I give debit and credit card. I give PayPal, I give Cash Out, Western Union, and Google Pay. So these are icons right here that we use. When you decide to pick, you got Zelle, you got Stripe, you got crypto, there's Bitcoin, there's Ethereum, it's whatever it's going to be. You get all the choices you pick and put down what you want. Now, once that payment has been sent, so let's say somebody wants to pay me through PayPal, right? They would click down here, they'd write in right here in this box, literally this blue line box right here says, I paid with PayPal, and then mash that big green button. And y'all, that is it. 3-step process. I just showed you, right? It could not be more simplified than that. I do have a payment page. If somebody want to pay me with PayPal, you can just go to PayPal, send, and then use my email, Shawn28341@gmail.com, and then send it. That will work just fine and dandy. And then just make sure you mash that green button. That's all you really got to do, y'all. Now, after this takes place, I do tell people this. There's a getting started guide right here on the left side of the page. Now, as soon as you are unlocked and you're good to go, I highly suggest clicking that getting started part right here, y'all. And the reason why is you're going to have access to about an hour and 11-minute video of Paul Stevenson doing just like I do in my long videos. I was telling you earlier, 50-some minutes. He'll tell you everything that's great about it, everything that's on the left side of the page, just going down. So if you got a question about how to set up your merchants or whatever it's going to be, he's going to tell you right then and when you need to do it. Your link's already ready, y'all. As soon as you sign, as soon as you are clicked and say that you sent the money and somebody says that they received it and I mashed that button, y'all, your links are good to go. All you got to do is put in how you want to get paid, and you are literally ready to get out to people right then. So it is a really, really simple process right from the get-go. Y'all, I got my 3-generation bonus training. I got over 50 videos in there. The reason I'm trying to cut this video down is because I've got so much stuff to show y'all. If you really want to watch, again, just subscribe to my channel, look at this stuff. But this is where I'm telling y'all, this is new stuff. I just updated this a couple of days ago. Somebody had asked me about how many members, or could I show that members are coming in. And I was like, you know what? What I'll do is I'll go do the first 100. So what I did is I literally counted the 100 right here. So this is the first 100. And at one of them, I think I had like 9. That's 4. Okay, here we go. I don't know if you can tell or not. This is 9 members that came in. 4 members, 2 members, 2 members, 4 members. Here's some more down here, 4. So I added all of them up. So it might be 100, maybe a little more than that, y'all. But the reason I did this, you got access to this page. This is the Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe file. So I'm trying to give you anything and everything I can help. If I'm doing a video, I'm telling you 90% of the people come in at the $1,000, $2,000 level, and a 9-year-old business with the best owner and best support. And here I'm showing you what these emails look like, y'all. And you just saw these, right? 1,000. Y'all, I'm not even getting thousands anymore. I'm usually getting $2,000 commissions. Imagine getting 9 people coming in. Or you can do that. I don't know. All that I can tell you is, y'all, God's honest truth, I don't have any hidden way to get leads. What you're watching me do right now, sit down, master record, and let go in a business I believe in, is exactly what I do. Whether or not you choose to do that, I can't control that, y'all. Pick a way to get out to people, master that way, knowing you're going to not quit, using your strengths, learn to get over your hang-ups. I'm entirely blind in my right eye, y'all. I could have easily said I can't do this a long time ago. But I've learned, man. I've grown so much, and I'm giving you, get by giving, y'all. So every page I create for myself, I'm creating here for you. I'm pretty artistic. I'm good at this stuff, y'all. So you got proofs of income right here at the yin yang. Here's my kitty cat right here. You can use any of these proofs of income, y'all. I did a 500. Don't get many of them, but some of y'all, I wanted to use one. So when I got one, I wanted to make sure I did artwork for it. Most of the time, they look like it's G2000s. Here's one did with a debit credit card. I had to pay $58 for the debit and credit. Another $1,000 a day. You've got money. I did some of those 1,000s just like I showed you earlier. 6,000 in just a couple of days. I need to update this stuff. 40,000 in 30 days right here, y'all. This is 31,000 in 13 days. And, you know, I use this stuff on my timeline. If it works, I'm posting it here so that you can do the exact same thing. So you have access to all this stuff. Do not lie and tell your people you're making 10,000 plus a month. This is 2,468 and some change right here. I could have put in the other one. I wanted to show Udemy. I mean, we talked about earlier, Udemy, right? So I showed some of Udemy, and if I put another one, it just would have been too crowded. But it was $10,000 a month in November. That's when I done this. Don't lie to your people. Just say, hey, look, y'all, let me show you the type of money that's being here. This is why I'm excited about this business. You do that and tell people that, y'all, in a video or a format, whatever way, being sincere, getting out to people, they're going to sense that, and that's what's going to work. You don't have to be a guru, y'all, to make it. A guru is someone that's making it, and you think they're a guru, when honestly, there's someone that got over their hang-ups, applied a lot of action, learned the answers, and is doing well in the business because they believe in the business. They are positioned to make life-changing income, and that's exactly what it is. And y'all call them a guru, when to be honest, they're just someone that believes in the business. They're doing what it's supposed to do. So let me show you. Here, I got some training to y'all. I talk about branding yourself every step of the way. It's very, very important. I showed proofs of income with branding myself at the same time, so I wanted y'all to make sure to be able to see this stuff. Here's one here, and this is, you know, an image right here. I gave her 30-some leads my very first time ever, y'all, with this image right here. I got mad with Facebook. I wasn't getting leads. I wrote something that meant something, and bam, next thing I know, I started getting leads because I realized that I was letting go, and people were connecting with me. And that's what I've learned to do, y'all. That's what I do in Facebook. Facebook notes and algorithms, Facebook scripts. I'm going to scroll quick. Ad bodies, and let's see, headlines. And again, we get this. You get this. You get the Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe file. You get the 3-generation bonus training. You get my team sales page. We got a private chat, y'all. And this honestly is not one of the last things. It should be one of the first things I should tell y'all. It's absolutely great. And I got about 40 plus members inside here. They're all G1000, G2000 members. And it's not just me and you. I'm going to tell you that, y'all. It's me, you, and Alpha, and Michael, and Matthew. And watching these fellas, some of the guys that's on the leaderboard I was just showing you earlier, y'all, is making commissions. It won't just me and our team. You understand what I'm saying? I got people all the way back to the Amway days. And if you are older, great, because most of y'all that are watching me are. I'm 50. I'm not no spring chicken by any means, that's for sure. But most of the people are older than me that's in our chat. And I tell you, man, I'd rather have a senior any day than some 20-year-old that's going to try something for 2 weeks and is gone. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason I'm still here for 7 years, mashing record, and still staying at the top of the leaderboard, y'all. That's what you need to know. All right, I covered a lot of things. It's time for you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and contact me, y'all. Here's my phone right here. I'm going to answer the phone, even if the Supercross is going, even though priorities are priorities. I understand that. And I'd be tickled to death to go ahead and talk to you, and we'll get you started right there on the phone. I could even walk you through on the phone if you like. That's no problem at all. No phone call. I treat every phone call like it's a $2,000 phone call. And that's something that I think every person should do. Take the time to do that. Even if my girlfriend calls, you can be first priority. She'll understand that. She'd rather me make the $2,000, we get you situated, than to me sit there passing that up and doing something crazy. So that's by far priorities. So with that being said, y'all, I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and I look forward to seeing you in part of the team. Appreciate it.